viewers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please ignore the flashing lights that you see here. One of my garage lights is damaged and it is the middle of the night and I have trash in my yard. I'm just gonna move this here and I'm going to show you guys. Okay, the light's working behind me. Okay, it's acting funny, but I've gotten quite a few comments on my lights in my car. I'm gonna unlock my car and show you guys in a second. Okay, so I'm gonna hop in the car now. Whew, it's kind of cold outside, you guys. I've gotten questions about the lights in my car, and I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly answer some questions for you guys about the light mods that I've done in my car. All of the light mods I've done in my car was cheap. You know, I didn't spend a lot of money to do these mods, but I figured, you know, just to give this car an updated look, you know, it was worth the money to, I would say, invest in getting, you know, these things done. They look, honestly, they look pretty cool. They look OEM. I get a lot of comments about them. People asking me where I've gotten them from. I can't remember where I got the light strips on the dash from, so I can't really help you guys there, but I know that I found them. You know, I was on Facebook one day and I just came across lights somewhere online on Facebook, I guess. I don't know where it popped up at, but it just, you know, it asked me if I wanted lights in the car, and I looked at it. These lights were about 15 bucks, and I wired them to the cigarette lighter that's in the front that you guys can't see. It's pretty dark in my car, but let me see. There's a cigarette lighter here, you guys, right in this tray, right underneath this Porsche emblem pull down thingy. I don't really know what that is. There is a push out mechanism shelf thingy. You see, I don't really know what that's called. And it has a cigarette lighter in there. So this whole light mechanism is pretty much wired into the cigarette lighter, and it never comes off. It stays on all the time. I never, like, my car can just be off in the night and it just stays off. And I basically kind of wired it. I kind of like wrapped the wires around the sides, you know, to give it a more, you know, a nicer look, a cleaner look. And the wires are honestly just tucked down. You guys can't see it, but there's a black wire right here that's pretty much hidden by this other shelf thingy or whatever. I'm sorry, guys. It's late in the night and I'm forgetting the names. The glove compartment. The glove compartment basically conceals the wires that I have running through here, and it's like a little tab where I basically got the rest of the wires running. So I got basically, you guys, I got this thing set up to look really clean. It looks really OEM. But in all honesty, for all you do DIYers, you guys can just do this yourself. You know, just plug it in the cigarette lighter. You can find these online for $15. I don't even know what these are. They're not LEDs, but they are light sensitive. So, you know, if you're driving through a dark tunnel or whatever the case is, these will always be on and they will light blue. Now, enough of those. I've gotten some comments about my headliner. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn on my lights. Please ignore that in the background. That light is, I have to replace that light, you guys. Now, some of you guys may know that I've actually went ahead and I've actually installed some headliner lights in my car. Now, my car is using two kits. You guys can't really tell, but the front of my car is one kit and it's stagnant. As in, it just doesn't move. It never moves. It never changes color. Well, it can change colors. I can change it multiple colors, but it never changes. Like, I have it set to where it is, basically, it just stays just like that. It just dots. Now, if I zoom into the back, this is the second kit that I installed. You guys can see, okay, so back there, you guys can clearly see it's glowing, right? So basically, in the back of my car, I have lights that glow. If you look carefully, you can see them glowing. They're just, you know, they're stars. They're supposed to be stars, and they're just, you know, they got a little glow in them. They you know, they glisten and stuff like that. They look great. I get a lot of compliments on the light modifications that I've done in this car. It really makes it stand out, especially, you know, with the red seats. The red seats also, you know, add a flair to it, makes it look really nice. Now, what I like to do, you guys, is I like to actually dim the brightness. I like to dim the brightness in the night because it makes it look even more like cinematic, I would say. It makes it look more OEM-ish, I guess. You know, it really looks great. Now, for any of you guys wondering how exactly I did this, basically you can find this kit on Amazon for maybe, depending on what you want. I bought my first kit that I bought was actually for 300 pieces of strands of lights, and then I installed that, but I wasn't able to, you know, I wasn't able to really get most of the strands in because it's my first time. Obviously, I'm not a upholstery expert, so it kind of was difficult to get the strands and everything situated. The kit does come with a motor. It does come with a motor, okay, and you have to basically find a way to put the motor in a secure location or in a good enough spot so you can basically wire it to the car. But luckily, the Cayenne has 2 cigarette lighters in the back. This car has so much cigarette lighters. Okay, this car has 1 cigarette lighter in the front, which I have something connected to. It has 1 cigarette lighter and by the rear cup holders, which you guys cannot see, and I have actually my Bluetooth connected to that, and it has 2 cigarette lighters in the rear, which I actually have these lights connected to at this moment in time. So all in all, I'm actually using all 4 of my cigarette lighters in this car. And if you guys notice, my light is basically detecting me when I put my hand here. Right here, it's detecting my movement, and it's cutting in and out, so I apologize for that. But yeah, I keep these on my car all the time, and it never drains the battery. You know, I have these constantly running 24/7 in the car, and it never drains the battery. So yeah, there are videos, you guys, on how to actually remove your headliner. So if you want to tackle this, I would recommend doing it with a friend, because I did have difficulty when I was reinstalling the headliner. I kind of did have difficulty getting the headliner to snap in the front of the car. I can't really show you guys. There is slight slack at the top of the roof here. It's nothing major, nothing too noticeable, but I notice it, okay? And it really bothers me sometimes, but I mean, I don't really know. You can hear that. You see, it's minor slack. Like, it's very minor slack, but it is noticeable. It does bother me because I guess it does make the whole look a little bit kind of tacky. But I mean, I would be the only one to notice it, since I'm the driver. Nobody sitting in the passenger seat would ever see it, so it's not a big deal. I just kind of left it alone, you know. I've already, you know, went ahead and replaced the material, but I've, like, you know what I mean, you guys. I've done enough on the car. I'm not gonna, you know, keep messing with it and break it some more. So yeah, more mods to come on the Cayenne. There are videos on YouTube on how to actually replace your headliner to remove it. There are actually videos on how to remove your headliner. I'm not gonna go ahead and show you guys how to do that. But there are videos. If you want to tackle this and you think you can go ahead and, you know, get this done, by all means, search up 2000 and whatever Porsche Cayenne headliner removal. There is one particular video that I did watch that helped me remove the headliner, and it is on YouTube, so you guys should be able to find it. It's probably the only video that's on YouTube about the headliner. So yeah, it's pretty simple to remove the headliner. It's pretty hard to get the headliner back into its actual place. So you guys keep that in mind. Let me know if you guys like this modification. I actually really like this modification. I get a lot of compliments on it. Other than that, just stay tuned for more videos, and it's your boy Roddy. We out.